Everybody, don't sneeze. Cool, I'm live. Welcome on another adventure, Reese. I am Jovi, aka Reese's Wave, and we're continuing on with more Ghosts of Tsushima. Look for flocks of white birds circling around the horizon. They fly over places of beauty that are perfect to inspire haiku. Compose haiku to earn you headbands. In fact, that is the closest thing. What are we over here? Castle, Canada, Mongol territory. Komodo town.
Sakai. 先生、巴の消息をつかめたが、今のお主ではかなわんな。巴を鬼とお思いですか。まあ、誤りではあるまい。あやつに恐れはない。誉れを知らぬ。生まれついての人殺しだ。覚えがあります。いや、お主にはわからん。
Sensei and the student.
来い、いずこへ。弓の修練場、猛虎が鍛えておるらしい。おそらく巴もおるはず。巴が恐れ知らずであれば、良い味方になりましょう。恐れ知らずは獣と同じ。獣では弓を得得できません。忘れることだ。味方になりはせん。敵は撃つより味方に引き込むのが得策。それが猛虎の強みだ。いかにも止めなければ。中山で捕虜が死んでおっただろう。あれは巴が殺めたものだ。初めてではなかろう。何か事情があるのやも。事情などあるものか。
Yeah, if you could have been forced or figured they're probably ready to get us dead or so. Keeping scores, thank you for the host. Some classy fool, thank you for the host. Tiquibby's bot, thank you for the host. Kamakasi Kitten, Otaku Slays, Enemies, Wordy, they all come in now. Everybody else, thank you for the host.
こを登っていけ。先生は登れますか？どうした、もたもたするな。手を貸しますぞ。
Sensei? Wait, how did we get over here already?
まずまずの出来だ。登る以外なかったのでは？いいよ、登れと言っただけだ。お主の鍛錬にな。やだ、日本式のものもある。猛虎は離れた様子です。的の近くに足跡があるかもな。的などどこに？櫓のそばだ。まずまずの出来。矢が落ちたところへ行け。ほら急げ。
I'm moving, I'm moving. Wow, so you just need to use the left stick to move. I'm like all pressing X and circle. I wonder sometimes why I wasn't moving.
人の首を的に見立てたのか。先生、猛虎です。先生、ご加勢ください。
Oh crap. Oh, look at her little cutie! And then take a quick clip so I can take a proper screenshot after. Oh crap. What the hell's Sensei at? Konokan's a master. Damn it, I'm free now. Oh, it's another coming.
Sensei, ご加勢ください。
Damn, somebody. Thanks for your help, Sensei.
なかなかの腕だ。存分に休めましたか。立ちさばきを観察していたのだ。猛虎がおるとご承知でしたね。まあな。伝えなかったわけは。あれ式の敵に敗れるようでは巴には歯が立たぬからな。これは戦だとお忘れですか。戦を解かれる筋合いはない。これからも腕試しは続けるぞ。道理で巴に襲われるわけです。はてさて、巴はどこへやら。探しましょう。ここに足跡が10人かそれ以上。後を追え。巴を見つけてもたじろぐな。うかうかしておったら死ぬぞ。次こそ弓をお使いに。あやつがいればな。いなかったらお主一人で十分ではないのか。無論です。よくぞ申した。
Oh, mail's here. Mail time. Be right back, guys and gals, and everything. That was. Hey Milo, you wanna say hey? Routine. I'm sorry, did I wake you? Did I wake you? For me like your 2 minutes of rest before more crazy the crazy chaoticness. Hmm. Hmm. Who's your crazy pupper? Huh? Who's a wild and crazy pupper? Hey, you are. You are so wild and crazy. Hmm. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Thinking about you lately. Ooh. Oh, did I go this way? Oh, I was just gonna come here for like supplies. See if there's any.
あやつら民を的に弓の稽古とは何の罪があるというのだ。
Oh my, headshot. Well, I'm dead anyways. Hi, oh, let's go. Kylo, hello, welcome. Uh-oh. Look at my Nikki. Oh wait, hold on, gosh. Sorry. Oh wow, it's gonna be like every time. How are you, sir? I seen you had one heck of a ride this year. It's been, yeah, it's been one. Oh crap, is he still alive? I'll say. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's been up and down, crazy stuff between surgeries and viruses. Well, most of my whole family. I mean, for the most part, I'm doing better. I've been just trying to get appointments in as much as possible while I still can before. I mean, things already are popping off again, but like to an extreme in my area, like other areas are dealing with. So for my kind of tri-state area, are been pretty much doing the best that they can at certain government levels, but I obviously got pushback from both sides. People are like, let's open now, and to like, no, let's be smart and cautious. And not just like that, and also even day-to-day people, because like, while most of my area are like keeping their numbers low as possible, man, my area are just full of just the most ridiculous people. Like, don't want to listen to instructions and stuff, or like follow orders. Uh, yeah, that's what I've been seeing. I got some friends who, she's a nurse who like works on, believe she's still working in Canada. I know she was on vacation. Um, but like, yeah, she works in Canada. So yeah, she tells me all the time of like people there and stuff, and like, I'm like, geez, I don't know, especially like working there. Like, when I was hospitalized for, I think like my very first day, or it was like my first day or second day, like 3 people straight up quit. And that was like, still pretty early in the rise of the pandemic. But like 3 people were just like, we can't deal with this anymore, we're out. So yeah, it's, oof. But yeah, oh yeah, definitely my area is the absolute worst. Pretty much is for how I got it, because for most part my family is very cautious. My dad, where he works, like, you should just have to deal with people, or at least like in a like social distance and stuff. But my mom walked out. She runs tests in the Long Beach Hospital. Yeah, we had to so people straight up quit. Which, like, at the same time, I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's the time we also need them the most. But especially early on, there are places like when people were like mask, no mask, stuff like that, and like There were a lot of hospitals who like, especially administrators, look at you wrong if you brought your own mask, and it's like we need masks too. Like we're nurses, we're doctors, and I think even most of mine who treated me had it too at one point or another. Uh, so yeah, I definitely like I feel you guys, especially if anybody feels like they can't deal in that environment. They are bringing more hope, yeah. Yeah, it's very hard, especially like say everything from like people like they idiots around us being idiots to even like administrative level and higher. Especially even I think you guys even have some like bidding wars too, which is like I feel like that has to be the absolute low when you have to like fight other states and like our own government to like we deserve to live and we need it more. Like that's crazy. Like to me that's like ridiculous. That you guys had to like have to do. Like, especially like especially in things like testing up should definitely be ramping up more. But they're like people are afraid of the numbers and like stupid shit like that. Alright, yeah, it's nobody. So many people skip. Oh yeah, I see so many people where I live in LA. But where I work, also they refuse to wear masks. Think COVID's fake. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, like we already got it, or it's summer, it's fine, it's hot. You know the heat's gonna kill it. Okay, there's me not enough kids. Jesus. Yeah, I think we're lucky we have some more. Especially like we've been ramping up as much as we can. I know they have a new one. That they're working on. I think I was watching news that you don't have to like stick the thing up your nose. Oh my god. I had to do mine I think like 3 times. The ones at the site, but like I could barely breathe when I did it. So they took me to the hospital. So then they did it again at the hospital since it's like it was faster there than like waiting for my results. And then like when I got the recheck. Yeah, I know it's the most. Yeah, but they're working on a new one to hopefully to at least help like ramp up. It was like some machine thing to help like scan like I forgot what was it was scanning for, but something that they like to help pretty much help detect like the virus and stuff or like the way a virus should affect you like it'll help detect if you have it or not. Which I'm sure the probably was, most places will still like double check. Ooh, can I? Oh, that's sending new strikes. To the Washington high effect against shields. Ooh, okay. That's interesting to know. Uh, but yeah, like I said, thankfully, like I said, my tri area, which is funny because like now, the way we're pretty much handling at least smarter than other areas been. And I like the other like, what's it called? I think my tri area for most parts more Democratic than Republican. Uh, but that was funny. It's like those places who are not getting hit way worse because like they were like they didn't care. It's fake, whatever. Um, Now they want to attack us for like you guys handled it wrong. You guys should have handled it better. Da, da, da. I'm like, dude, we're doing better than you guys. Yeah, I mean that's to say we could have obviously done things smarter, quicker. But it's like we adapt to our information and stuff. OC is the highest in Jesus. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think it was like Cali, Texas. I forget what else. I think like Florida, and they're still turning a blind eye. Yeah, I bet. Like see no evil, hear no evil. It's like that kind of. It's like freaking like crime mentality. See no evil, hear no evil. Yeah, in Florida. Whole time, be staggered shooters. Yeah, it's stuff like this. It is so like funny with stuff I see, especially it's like the exact same people who are like, we don't want government intervention, but then like with people like it's all like honestly whatever they feel like, well we don't want government intervention. You can't tell us to wear masks, but then it's like when like other people try to take away the guns. Come, we gotta take, you gotta intervene. They want to take away our guns. It's like, or, it's like weird shit like that. People always go back and forth. You know, 'cause especially people like always want to take things to the extreme of all like getting the full information. And it's always the ones like I almost hate to say it even to some of my friends, the ones with the most privilege are always the ones who always feel like the most offended or like everyone's out to get them. So I even have a friend who post that because like, oh, I have a breathing issue, like, and I understand that her job and stuff, and sure her job should honestly accommodate better for people to have moments to like go somewhere to breathe and stuff, especially if they have to work long hours. But like always find out the way to take offense to like everyone else. But I'm like, hey, I have a breathing issue too, but I still be smart, or like I limit how where I go. I try if I have to breathe somewhere, I try to make sure I'm away from somebody. To take on all the sick people, yeah. Yeah, if a mask and washing hands is all being asked, do it. I keep telling people I'll take them to the overcrowded. Yeah, exactly. Hospital commercials. Yeah, not just that. We're seeing like we're at to uh, convert a lot of areas and stuff to help deal with people. Has 1,500 cases and 40 dead. Damn. Yeah, we had. I forgot how bad we had when we first hit. Like we ramped up quickly. We went from like 0 to like like not even 0. It was like 3 really when they first started hitting. 3 from quickly to a month to like the thousands, 10,000s. I don't even know how many we have anymore. It was to the point that I couldn't even look at the numbers. I still try to keep it, keep in touch. But it's like seeing the numbers daily was like crazy. And then like I said, one of my brothers had even worse than me. Like me was just like it affected my asthma more. Cause as I said, I know like a lot of COVID affected people slightly different. Me was just my asthma, cause like I'm at the point where it's just seasonal allergies and stuff. So like it really hit my breathing bad. So like I needed just a little extra assistance. I didn't have to have the tubes in my mouth, but just like the tubes that go in my nose and stuff. Um, cause I couldn't even breathe on my own. Like even stuff like trying to breathe or get up had me gasping. Yeah. My brother, it affected his how to say like bodily functions more. So like he couldn't like his like I could at least eat somewhat. He couldn't eat like at all. But then he couldn't stop like throwing up and stuff. Like they had to put him in like an ICU and all that. Uh yeah. Yeah, like he had it really bad. And it took me even longer to recover. Cause we were there about the same time. He recovered pretty quickly, but obviously the after effects affected him a bit. The fact that like no eating to then trying to like eat again, and like how much it like just like hit his body. We both had like rapid weight loss. I think he had even more. I think I dropped like within like 2 weeks in the hospital. It affected me a little bit before. I think I had like a good 4 week period with it, but at least like within especially the 2 weeks in the hospital, I don't think I really ate till like the last week. I like this, especially like my second week there, when I really started getting my appetite back, especially the last few days. But then I lost like a good 10, 15 pounds, and then my brother like he lost big. He lost at least a good like 30, 40 pounds. So like now we kind of gained it back, like eating again. Until I got over 4,000 deaths. Jeez. But oh yeah, that's but unless I tell me about like I.
巴は猛虎を指揮していたそうです。日吉の湯の名も出したのか。よからぬことを始める気だ。さかい、お主の平日、志村やわしの教えではないな。猛虎は比類なき強敵です。
Oh, that's my cousin. Alright, never mind. But yeah, like that's it. Even now, like, and even if you're in a safer area, it's obviously best to still be smart. But yeah, like we're at the point like, while we're still trying to maintain this, enforce the same rules here, obviously being smart of any type of reopening, it's still way worse for we're almost like blocking off, especially like anybody from like your areas, like it's almost impossible rule to enforce. But we're like, hey, if you're coming to our area, like you have to like self quarantine for like 2 weeks before you're allowed to leave or like bring anybody with you. Which sucks. Like this is literally coming in a period like I was, like just like most people, I was supposed to be on vacation. I was gonna be working with a friend during the summer, and obviously what was going on, she's like, I need help now. And then like, like she told me to her boss, and it's like, they want you. And like, where is he? In Connecticut. And they're like, what? That doesn't fucking help us now. Yeah, I have those same rules. The problem is no one's enforcing. Yeah, that's a big problem. Is nobody really enforcing them. Or it's either that, or like you have the people who go like way too crazy with it. Like there's some instances with cops would be just like, oh, you're not wearing a mask, oh. And it's like cool, but like it's, and I understand that there's some people like, well, there's so many people we can't force them, but like you kind of can. That's your job. Like, be smarter, like, or at least like block them off from other people, because that's what bugs me the worst too. Especially if I see like friends, like purpose. Oh yeah, let's all go to the park and it's super crowded. I'm like, I'd get my ass out of there. I always try to do this if I'm like I go to the eye doctor. Yes, I always try to make sure to keep myself away from people. Worse is especially trying to take public transportation, because I have to like take the bus and stuff, and unfortunately, like they're super limited. We can only use half the bus. That's the friends usually reserved for like special personnel or or like disabled people and stuff. And I always hate it when there's people like, especially like try to sit next to me, like especially super next to me, and I'm like, excuse you. There's somebody who like straight up like on a bus, you're supposed to wear the mask. On the supermarket, you're supposed to wear mask. Somebody straight up left their mask on the window, and like this lady was just like sitting there the whole time. I'm like, dude, if I forgot my mask, which like happened once, I straight up got off the bus. I was like, bus driver, I forgot my mask. I'm getting off. I need to go back. I'll get the next bus. I don't care if I'm late to my my appointment. Kramer, thanks for the hose. Cause that's just stupid. Like I'm not gonna be going on a bus. Even like they would give me one. Like I'm not gonna go on a bus and like or go to my appointment like without a mask. Like the hell. But like some people like literally just don't care. Like I've gone to a supermarket where again like they don't fucking enforce it. I usually see usually one or two people there. Um, you're supposed to go in like a weird like like snake pattern through the lanes. Nobody gives a fucking shit. Nobody listens to that. I see half the people still family. You're supposed to go one person at a time. Try to limit how many times you go there. Nobody fucking. I still see them going groups. There was like a husband and wife there. The husband was smart wearing a mask yesterday. The wife didn't care. Like she had her mask, but like she had her mask like down here. I'm like, how the fuck does that help you? Help anybody? And then they kept trying like almost like going with the same way as me. And I'm like, excuse you, can you fucking move out my way? Or they're like going like super slow. Now I'm like, can you fucking move? Stop blocking the fucking lane. I'm like, stuff like shit, just like, fuck it. Even before I pre-COVID, that shit irritates me. I'm like, oh my god. This is like Walmart. This is like trying to shop at like fucking Walmart. When you you got like all those like all literally there. I'm like, oh my god, can you guys like hurry the fuck up? Yeah, man, that shit's crazy. I don't go on my way to too close to me. I always say back up. I know the past never. Yeah, like I nearly snapped on somebody yesterday where it's like, even so like friends, I try to say hi, hi from a distance. I was like, hey, what's up? Give my distance. How are you going? But like, I nearly like almost like I did like that let's see, almost like a backwards like fit someone because especially if you're going like to like just self checkout, especially if you're going to have a couple items. A lot of times depending on the day, like that line will get long. So I'm going there and somebody straight up out of nowhere. Excuse me, my stutter. comes out of nowhere and like pokes me in my back. Like he just like pokes me, start tapping me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was about to like hit somebody. And then it's like one of my mom's old friends, like, oh hey dude, you remember me? How's it going? I'm like, oh hey, don't ever fucking do that again. They fist with I throw punches, self defense thing. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Some people like have no shit. Or there are times when I do go to like the regular checkout lines, and people come out straight up out of nowhere. Oh, I need to grab something. Like, goes right in front of me, and I'm like, the fuck, dude. Like, it's fucking excuse you. Don't even say shit. Cause if I do something, I'm like, hey, excuse me, can I just grab something real quick? No, there are people who don't give two shits. Rescue Shroud have Ronin, rescue and his brother, Ricky Lady Masako. Yeah, I think it's crazy times. Then we had like yesterday was my dad's birthday, so that's what especially I had to go back and forth a lot. Uh, I have someone who like usually helps like my local pizzeria. Usually they help don't donate stuff to me. Sometimes one of the workers usually gives me free food. Um, like I'm cool with her, we're friends. Sometimes I'll give her like treats and stuff. We're like, oh my god, we're fattening each other up. But like a lot of times they'll save me like bottles and stuff. But like I haven't gone on a walk, so I'm like, yeah, like, so I tell them like, hey, you haven't got bottles here in a while. I'm like, yeah, cause like obviously like what's going on? Like, especially I don't know who's grabbing what bottle and stuff like that. Uh, oh yeah, like we find each other all the time. Yeah, it feels so bad 'cause I'll bring her cookies and stuff, and like she'll give me like here's free pizza or like here's like chicken tenders and all that. But like hey, we got a bunch, but like I trust. There's some I do trust. So like, now that they mostly like one person at a time. They at least like and it's not like not the bottles that other people bring. It's their personal ones that they drink, so they at least wash for me. And I know like they wash their hands a lot smarter. So I was like, oh sure I grab it, but I'm like obviously that's what I'm like yeah I'm not gonna grab the bottles all the time just because one my family I'm not going out a lot unless I have to. I mean, I asked I have asked especially in the first few weeks just because like I thought like what's going on. I don't know who's touching it and stuff. Like even lately, like I've only been like sorting the ones I have, which I really do need to. I need to go exchange, but at the same time, with the amount I have, I need to go to like a recycling plant. I just even if I go super early, they're always super crowded. And I don't feel comfortable going there, especially if I have to stay there for a while I store my bottles and stuff. Ooh, let's go to this question mark. And then why I feel bad like that, anybody still has to be working. Man, where I work, I forgot if I ever told you. Pretty sure I have. Where I work at seasonal GameStop stuff. Unfortunately, I almost do wish I was working full time just for my boss, cause man, a lot of them are working by themselves at shortened hours. So I don't even know how if I do work, how that's gonna work this holiday. 'Cause I kind of hope I do just cause like PS5, Xbox One's coming out. It's like one that usually that gives me a chance of free assurance plus discounts. And I know my boss can use the help, but like the shit she has to go through, where it's like limited hours, but still has to work her full shift. But then like she can't really work herself with her assistant manager, with like the other alternate managers. So it's like, oh man. Like anybody, especially like those small people, because our store is like a hole in the wall. Well, it is a GameStop. It's like a GameStop and like in a random location, like hole in the wall. And then, but then we've got now not just our regular crazy clientele, which aren't the, honestly, they are not the best of people. Uh, we got like way more of a population of like the rowdy kids, the parents who give don't give two shits or give too much of a shit, and like the hardcore potheads. Not the regular weed smoker, which are fine, but like the really hardcore, like entitled ones. If government ain't gonna help our stores, they shouldn't close them down for at least freeze rent mortgage. Yeah, and then the problem with that is even if they do that, they're some places are very nice and like forgiving. Others are like they're waiting. They're still while they can't sue you now, they can still file the paperwork to eventually evict you, to sue you, to make you charge more. And a lot of them are still like silently still filing those paperworks. So they're waiting to the day that like their rent and all that stuff is unfrozen, to then they just charge you all at once. Yeah, right in the future. Okay, you're good. I wasn't sure if I had the cue or not. Excuse me while I steal these arrows. I know so many people closing down, closing. Yeah, I've seen that a lot of that happen. It sucks. Well, you attempt to open and it's like nope. There's a lot of people work who straight up fire people. One of my god sister, her job was like, yeah, just come in one more day. We need you. Don't worry. We'll get your hours back up. It's cool. And then like as soon as she clocks out, you're fired. Like, oh, we just need you. We need somebody for today. Like you're fired. So it's I know it's definitely crazy for a lot of people. And then there's a boss who's like, I don't see anyone suffering. He also doesn't wear a mask. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot from a lot of sides. And it's fortunate. It's usually those the ones who get the help, while the ones who like actually trying to help people are always the ones who get screwed over. Because I feel like my boss, like now's the time she needs really more personnel than even more so than like the holiday period. But like the higher ups don't give two shits. And like such as like the last time I went was to pick up The Last of Us Part 2. And dude, I was right there. I make sure to get there super early so I don't have to avoid people, or if I had to like back way, whatever, I don't care. But like I want to be like in and out. Saying like hello and stuff, but like, be in and out. And this dude straight up last minute comes out of nowhere with his girlfriend. Bum rushes in front of me even though I was there first. Bum rushes too and it's like starts demanding like, oh, I want a copy of this. Do you have any more? Da da da. And then, oh, do I have to go that way? Let's be smart about this. So it's like demanding and stuff, and then she's like, did you pre-order? And he's like, no. Well, if you did the pre-order, you're not gonna get one. Like, bad enough we're in COVID times, like, we're out of PlayStations, we're out of Nintendos. We run out stuff quickly, let alone, already it's in a big exclusive game. And they're not gonna send us more copies than we have. Yeah, it's like comedies, yeah, that's really, yeah. Yeah, Hyro was barely carried before COVID. Now it's like, oh my god. All this world needs. Yeah, seriously. But it's like you're opposing our beliefs, or that doesn't convenient us. Yeah, a lot of other issues too. Half poker. Ooh, nice. Um. Oh, I could visit any boy. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, it's like stuff like that. But yeah, like that guy started just like mouthing off, "What the fuck this, fucking bullshit." Da, da, da. And like I said, she's working by herself. She had it opened. She's on the phone. She has to, work the register, watch the floor, do the inventory and everything. I'm like, this poor lady. Like her job already treats her like shit. To be honest, but like she stays there for like us and stuff. Oh, damn. Should pay attention to my health. But and then I'm just like, oh man. GameStop is responsible for protecting from us. Dude, honestly, yeah, I was straight up. I don't even care that they hear me. Like, I literally only go back to working there for her. Like, I told straight up, I'm like, as long as you're there and I still live here, I'll always come back for you. Cause like, dude, the shit she has to deal with, especially entitled assholes. You have so many dudes come in, who have been there. You know, like, oh, you play video games? Uh huh. Oh, she wants to tell us about headsets. Like, she knows shit. I'm like, fuck you. She knows more shit than fucking you. If I was in there, I'd be honest. Oh yeah, she doesn't give two fucking shit. She's straight up. Like, as long as she's you cool with her, she always helps me out. She'll hold stuff for me longer than like the 2 day period. You know, she's mad cool. Like legit. As long as I give a head time, like, hey, can you hold me a few extra days? Like, I'll be there. Or, you know, especially with COVID's going on. Like, I'm not trying to go there as much as possible. I'm willing to go to the store to help her out, especially if it's something I have to go to the store to pick up. But I'm like, hey, can I pick this, you know, everything up at once at a later date than like, you know, coming to the store 5 times in a week, you know, or like 5 times in a month. I'd rather go once. She always helps me out. But if you're an asshole or you try to flash her entitlement and stuff, if I ever, oh, she'll fucking curse you straight out. This fucking story. So we had somebody straight up. She was like, once they started really reopening into the store, straight up just like ripped the door out. Oh yeah, she doesn't give two fucking shits. I fucking love her. Oh, she's the best. Oh, I'm going the opposite way. Um, I tell you, like, she's a straight up band. But like, yeah, like I've been in those like calls with the higher up. Well, like not really. I've been in there, but like I've listened to her while she's been in there, and like, dude, like the bullshit they have, like they fucking say and shit. The higher ups. Oh my god. Like they don't give two fucking shits. And what's worse is like when like you know you when you're like the day-to-day employee like her and me and stuff, um, and like you know somebody manages to get those higher positions, like oh you think what well there'll be change and like somebody else back us up. Cause like what one of our friends like he's like working HR now. Dude, that dude straight up like two-faced, like about-face. Like once he got a nice comfy position, now he's and he knows like the bullshit the higher ups do, and now like he covers up for them. Like fuck you, dude. Like you're supposed to have our back. You know the same all the shit they pull you through, and now you're doing the exact same thing just because like you have a nice cushy position. Cause like they'll pull mad bullshit on stuff they're not allowed to write us up for, but they'll still do it because we're not hitting the numbers or whatever, or we should be doing better. Like fuck off. And because honestly that doesn't matter. Cause we know like I said where I've listened to places that do hit all the numbers all the time, and do they get extra help? Do they get extra hours? Nope. Especially if they're a smaller store. No. They don't fucking care. Oh yeah, no. Like, oh, but trust me, they don't fucking, yeah. It's not, but it's like, oh no, they don't care. Like, oh, you don't got enough pre-orders. Oh, you don't got enough this. Oh, you gotta be traded in better. Yeah. The trade-in values, the price of things are set. No one can, yeah, exactly. Where am I going? This way. But you know, the sad thing is the fact with while there are other places that do sell games, they've pretty much monopolize that kind of like marketplace. Because almost everyone else, like unless you're a mom and pop shop, pretty much closed down or like or scaled back the way that they did it. So to them, they like they can do whatever the fuck they want. And now you should pre-order. I will pre-order games that Bunny plans doing the midnight release party. Guess not that many people show up. So it's like 6 people. Yeah, we had to stop doing that. Usually, what my we would do at the time is just so people don't have to wait super late. Uh oh, yeah, look at that ass. Oh, hello.
叔父上が生きておいででよかった。教えを授けてく
That
だ
ass.
さった生涯一の恩人。
What we would do is like an hour before closing or so,
決して
we let people grab the stuff they want. So it's like, oh, you pre-ordered this? Yeah, okay. Maximum health increase. Oh, there we go again. Oh, come on. Of course, the tree brat's getting away before you get to see the real goods. You saw that, right? That purposely, like, you saw him turn, but that fucking branch was in the way. Oh yeah, let me take a clip of that. Take a screen so I can actually take some pictures later. Which, oh, I think that's one thing. Was it Cyberpunk? Or what was the new games where it's like you get to actually like manipulate, I think, down to even like the testicles and stuff. Which I found fucking hilarious. I'm like, yes. Always finding fun like games like that, just like lack of better words, like dick around the settings. Like Saints Row games, I love like fuck around that. Both body part size and the first person sex, nah, yeah. I remember I got to do that. Well, I didn't care much for the game. Um, what was that free game we got on PlayStation? The MMO Conan, I think. Like Conan Exiles, whatever. We got to do something similar like that too. Options. Oh, I can just fast travel there. Can I? No? Oh no, I think here's where I get fast. No. But yeah. Most of my pre-orders, luckily enough, I don't know if you do. It's something I recommend to everyone to do. Bing rewards. Which I know like well, everybody cares for like Bing or like, you know, Microsoft Edge stuff. That's pretty much how I get all my free shit. Or like severely discounted. Like this game, brand new, I got it for literally 19 cents. Because like with Bing rewards, between my account and like the accounts I have set up for like my family and stuff, I get free Amazon credit with my personal main account. So like that I'm saving. That still was what's the word? Grandfathered in to their previous rewards. So I get free Amazon credit. So right now, I think by today actually I should have $100 saved up in Amazon credit. So I'll convert that to GameStop and so I can get like that I'm saving towards like my next gen console. And then so that with what I have, I think my credit union, I got like already like a good $300 saved for it. Yeah, I'd rather save credit now. Like I know a friend questioned me like, why don't you wait to use the credit now to pay for later? I'm like, this money I know I have, I'd rather save that for later than use it now, just in case I have money later, whatever. I'm like, hey, this is free money I know I have for later, and I'd rather use that, save for then than now. I think right now I'm gonna go PS5. Um, just cause like, you know, I've mostly always been PlayStation. I don't know if you've ever seen like my posts and stuff. Like I'm working on my fanboy outfit. To the point like I have another hat like this back there. I have a shirt. I'm wearing my PlayStation PJ shorts. Uh, on my smartwatches, like on my smartwatch, my phone, they're both PlayStation. So like I'm working on my fanboy outfit. The only thing I need left is probably when I start working again. Hopefully, I want to save some cash to get like one of my friends said who's a cosplayer. She'll make me custom sneakers. But I might get Xbox at some point, since not necessarily me, but it's a friend I'm moving in with, um, who like she more like willing to play with everything like Xbox, PC, PS4. So I might help her get Series X. I know she's been wanting to get an Xbox, as well. But I was like, knowing you, especially she has a lot of the older games and stuff. I'm like wait for Series X. While they may not be exclusive new Xbox games, everything will work with it. Sounds like wait for Series X, get that instead. That way you can play all your games. I'm a definitely still fan of Microsoft. I'll probably get a PS5 for the exclusive games. Yeah, exactly. It's just like for me for exclusive games and just like even it may not be like third party games may not be better. Something like I know obviously will run better on Xbox, some run better PlayStation. I'm like either or, like that's my main console. I'd rather get my games. I'm gonna get my games for that. I would like make custom PC, not necessarily to play games, just so like it could run stuff better for like if I eventually do want to get better like streaming stuff and like programs and stuff and all that.
今はもうこに
Yeah,
囚われておいでだ。ご心配なく。辛抱強いお方ですから。戦の技量に優
but yeah, I
れ、
think that's
さら
when
に
my
若まで。酒井様も若を。そのような暇はないな。戦の時こそ読ま
my
なくては。
my brother just ordered
一緒
one.
読め
My
ば
oldest
心は
brother.
落ち着
He
き、
showed me a
借も振
picture.
り払えるはずです。心の平穏か。さようです。ちょうど良い場所が火事場近くの崖の上にあります。そういった場所を見つけましたら、ぜひとも対馬の美しさを歌になさってください。戦火を免れたかようなところが他にもあるだろうか。
Oh, damn it. Oh, of course, somebody signs in. Right, I was trying to take a screenshot. Alright, I'll just do a clip.
鳥を探すのです。導いてくれるでしょう。
I get that, yeah. But I do want to do a custom one because I always find those cool watching doing the builds and stuff. Um, but what I would like, I always have different ideas. I kind of have an idea what I want to do now though. Um, cause I've seen ones that are cool, like what the see-through stuff is cool. I would also kind of like to like hide it. So like uh, but I do like the stuff in stances. I watched. Did you watch the Henry Cavill build? I'm not. I watched it. I found it funny, and cool. My favorite part is when he put like I think one of the watch. It was like some timer thing, and like the readings and stuff. But he put it upside down, so he's like, "Fuck." I did not. I did not. I want to. Dude, yeah, dude, I definitely recommend it. It's 5 minutes of just like pure hilariously awesomeness. Cause like he is like a hardcore. He's a hardcore PC gamer. He's like, yeah, oh, yeah, PC Master Race. Like it's the best stuff. Which I'm not like, yeah. You, if you do the build, if you actually have a good build, like obviously you get the best graphics, um, and all that. But like, I highly recommend it. It's so fucking like awesome. Especially because they'll put like that sexual music to it too, so it's like hilarious seeing him with his guns, like but at the same time being like super delicate. All right, if you have a decent build, it's just yeah. If you have a good like an actual good build, because like everybody say like PC's better all the time. I'm like PC's better, PC's better, but then you ask them, do you have an actual good build though? Like is your personal build actually better than a console? And I was like, well, I'm like yeah, exactly. Cause like the amount of money and time you have to put into it, like unless you're gonna do it right. But like yeah, that's what I would love to have one that have the money to do like an actual good build. But like I said, for me, it's more just like running programs and stuff. Because console can still yeah. If you don't have the decent specs, like, and you're not constantly updating it, so that's the thing people forget too. Like, a lot of times, well, yeah, you get mad like consoles like every 5 years, so we'll have the the pro version and then the next gen version, almost like every like 5 to 10 years. But like with PC, that you're almost constantly having to update it if something goes wrong, or like, well, now this graphics card outdated, and you have to get this next one every 1 to 2 years. But then if you update this, you gotta update that. Oh, hurry fast. Where am I going then? And that's all I know, cause my dad used to do that a lot. Like he'd build PCs, but like unfortunately, someone like him, like you can't really catch up with the times. It's a expensive thing to do. And like, you make good, like, strong ones, but like it's a lot for like not the big fancy kinds. And that's kind of like what most people nowadays want are like the all-in-ones or big fancy. But like he's someone definitely I really like. He still for the most part keeps up to date, and he's always great at finding stuff. Oh, if you need something like parts for cheap, he'd always go to computer shows like, oh, code me, like, oh, you want actual good stuff for like cheap, like he could find it easily. Which way am I going? But yeah, that's it. What I personally like to do. So I went back and forth. Like, I always want to make like a nerdy shell instead of just like the see-through, which is like cool. Um, I always had the idea like a tart or something. What I really want to do now is I don't mind like the clear see-through, but I want the cover to be like the mystery machine van, so I can always like shoot like open and close the doors if I want to like see through or not. I always feel like I feel like that would be something pretty cool to do. Which way am I going? Oh, over here. Like I already do a PC, but I think that's what I want to do. You're right, the track location.
巴の消息は日吉の湯の内と外で人が居殺されたそうだ。おかげで村の往来はすっかり減ってしまった。巴の仕業だと。適切な場に弓取りを置けば村の孤立などたやすい。先生が長尾家でお使いになられた平日ですね。巴は覚えが早いな。いかにもまるであなたの分身です。ならばそれを逆手に取ってやるぞ。
The past never passes.
来い。いかにして敵を見つけるのです。己を巴と思え。
Pretty sure I need arrows. I really should go to a store.
人の出入りを掌握するのであれば、どこに兵を置く。浜への道は数人で足ります。さよう。
Okay, never mind.
宿の後ろの道に。いいな。隠れ場もなければ見通しも悪い。わずかな人数で村全体を制すのだぞ。 村の橋を見張る者がいるでしょう。いかにも。村の南の道は上り坂。弓を射るには最適かと。筋がいいではないか。見込みがあるな。では参るぞ。
Let's go hunting. I throw her back. Optimus in the face of her samurai spray. Ooh. We go this way. I don't see a safe way down. I feel like this is too high to jump into water, especially how realistic this game can be. Let's see, maybe I go around this way.
ぶしつけですが、随分とお疲れのご様子。体は休めていらっしゃいます？
戦が続いておるからな。確かに休めておらぬ。
では、日吉の湯にいる妹をお尋ねください。病にかかった時、勧められるまま湯に浸かると体に力が戻るのを感じました。
それは良いことを聞いた。
Yeah. Oh man, I definitely can't wait to replay this game on PS5. I believe this is one of the games that will work out day one. I think that's why I really also wanted to play this the old school way. I grew up on these kind of films, like old school samurai stuff, black and white, martial arts, stuff like that. We'll pull some artifact. Feel the pulse. Okay. Yeah. Better graphics and obviously runs better. Because right now I have the PS4 Slim, so I don't get the full 4K as well. But with the PS5, obviously I will. So it's not graphically wise, sure look better, but also run a lot smoother. Like faster load times. Better rendering, all that. Yeah. So definitely I'll like I'll replay it in color. But I'll see what. Let me save that for like PS5. So that's probably one of the biggest things I can't wait for. Just 'cause like kind of like the jump from PS3 to PS4 with some of like the low screens, installations, and all that. It's supposed to be a lot faster as well, even faster on PS5. Is why they have such an odd number for a hard drive.
アザモの酒蔵が大変なんです。対馬一の酒蔵のことだな。初めて飲んだ酒の味はよく覚えておる。このままでは人が去り、猛虎に全て奪われてしまいます。様子を見に行ってみよう。
Mostly because I feel like most likely to help keep the price down as much as possible for like the day one version. But like yeah, because like instead of a terabyte, it's gonna be like 875. Which most likely would be down to like 800 after like, you know, system and all stuff that's like saved for that. But then you have to bring that down too as well because you want like a good 50 gigabyte space. It's like really we're gonna have like about 750 usable gigabyte space. And like how big games are getting nowadays, you know, especially if you get a lot of digital. Well, I do tend to buy some physical, mostly for collector's editions. With a lot of deals and stuff, I usually kind of go digital, especially because I do game share as well. Yeah, dude, I have an 8 terabyte for my PS4, and it's even getting to a point, even with like disc and stuff, like, you know, I have quite a chunk of that filled up. I mean, it's been a while, and I do have like obviously most of my games on here too, but like even then, it's like. I think the only games I don't have here is this Ghost and another game that I don't know if it has to be from a developer standpoint. Either that, which well, at least was one of my friends he's worked in a lot of game development. He said it might be that, and or also could be on my PS4 because my PS4 has been acting up a lot. Or like you know like every now and then, not all the time, every day, but. You know, it'll like randomly crash. It'll be like, I can't read your system information stuff. But then like 5 minutes later, it'll work fine. But for some reason, this game and another game I bought digitally. So like, you know, it's like there's no correlation with a lot between two games. Different developers, you know, different publishers and all that. They will not work on my external. Everything else works fine. Every other game I have works fine. With almost no issue besides when my PS4 acts up. But it won't work on my external. Yeah, like it'll keep saying application corrupted, data error. You know, like the game itself is messed up. But then as you see, I'm playing it here fine. I installed it to my PS4 directly instead of my external, and then it's, you know, at least this one so far has been playing fine. How much I have? Oh, I use most of them. I want to get a cool hat. Wait. Not enough. Oh, I probably have to use the source. Sword kit. But yeah, it's a random weird issue. It's like the other game was Dishonored Death for the Outsider. I'm like I have the first one digital, you know, that worked just fine. I have other games by them that work just fine, both digital or play physically. The tower post when there's an artifact nearby. Down here. Can I make the drop? Oh, ow. No, I can't. Ow. That hurt. So yeah, that's one of the, yeah, it's a weird issue, especially like now it's, for the most part, it's working fine. Yeah, didn't corrupt issues with Bethesda. Yeah, that's one of them was a Bethesda game, the Dishonored, because it's by Arcane. and a lot too for PS3. Yeah, the only times I've had issues with that was BioShock 2 remaster, where like it would, on a certain level I randomly did a save corruption for like no reason, and like I had pretty much had to start the game all over. And after that, I made sure like, oh yeah, I gotta always do like two saves if I can in the game. So yeah, it sucks when, especially if you have a save corruption. Oh my god. Yeah, like if I ever can again, yeah, definitely always double save. It's definitely this way. Yeah, the biggest issue now, like I said, the way my PS4 acting up. Um, Something again I've been talking with my friend. Like I said, the one who's been was a uh developed for a lot of different companies. So, well, I want to know what Sony's plan is for digital, because obviously I know they want to push more PS Now. Um, for the most part, I'm fine with. My only issue now with PS Now is I feel like they need to figure out how they want to sort it, because they keep going back and forth between let's adding older games, so like hey, let's add new games to make it more worth the value, but like for a limited period. And like, well, what do you guys want? We want both. You know, kind of almost the way that Xbox does Game Pass. Like we want both. You know, definitely add your older games, but like, cause that was the original hook for Now. It's like we're gonna have all your old catalog on PS Now. But obviously, it'd be cool to have like, you know, limited free of the bigger, even they're older. I'm fine with them not doing games day one. Sure, that's fine if you want to wait a year. But if you definitely want to do limited games, like that definitely helps some of the bigger games. But like they keep going back and forth between the two with like how they want to do it. Oh crap! Damn. Damn it. Damn it. Oh crap. Damn, there's like a lot of different fighting styles here. I'm trying to dodge. There we go. This one I can attack regular. That one I have to dodge. This also I have to dodge. Oh crap, I got a shield guy here. Damn. Oh. Oh. Ooh, that was a close one. I'm pretty sure I was good as dead. Smell the wind is blowing this way. But yeah, that's a definitely. Mongols offer power, wealth, status. Things denied her by birth.
優しさは強みです。武士にとっても。叔父上です。慈悲の心はあだにあらずと示してくださいました。
Find any armor. Oh, semi-spray. Touched by death. Not right now. Oh man, thanks for those. I ain't going. I think I have to go higher up. But how? Oh no, it's saying this way. So yeah, sorry, no. Whoa, I have to go down? Yep. Whoa. I hear it. There you go. Oh, yeah, I can do that right now. I remember there's a fox thing there. He did. Gotcha. Hold on. I will be right back, Nikki. Give me a minute. Do 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 do. Maybe two. Milo, we're going. Sorry, that's my baby Milo. He knows my dad's in here. Yeah, he turned like 9 months the other day. Hi Milo, I'm going. Hey baby, hey baby. Uh, yeah, now he's running around the kitchen, causing a mess. Hey, Sophie. Say hi, Sophie. Mm-hmm. 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 Say no. Fortunately, we can't have them together. Milo's like, that's still a baby, very territorial, always tries to like attack her. Hey, look, this is my house now. Hmm. And like, she always wants to be a mama, but I don't want, just wants to fucking attack everyone. Especially, obviously, my dad. That's when you hear him howl like that, it's usually because like he knows my dad's around or just came inside. Hmm. 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 Gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's. There we go. Good girl. Oh God. Yeah, and if you keep watch your belongings around Milo, 'cause he will bite everything. He chewed through some of his old leashes.
追い返そうとは鍛えていたのでしょう。
Hmm.
天賦の才か。
Yeah, like yeah. That and he's very like us with video games since there's like new shiny things. You throw anything at him, it's like, oh, new toy. Oh, the supplies. I think they're just arrows. But yeah, like he like loves going off after like uh sandals, shoes. My buddy's shoelaces. I have to careful walk around them. Then my dad got like new shoes, and he made sure to get the what's it called, like the little like Velcro one things. Cause like yeah, dude, he constantly untying my shoes. Or like trying to rip my socks apart and stuff. Oh yeah. He's a feisty little pupper. My husky will pull the laces out my shoe. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't need to go higher up. I wore Vans for a while. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going like the little like Vans type of shoes or something like that for a while. I was looking into like something more like Velcro or whatever. Um, Honestly, I'm lucky if I remember even how to like type of shoes. Yeah, I remember the whole like bunny. They do the loop and run here, make the bunny ears. Oh, I love this moment. Time it just for. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. I missed his head. Like over here, it looks like I'm stabbing him in the eye. I kind of actually want to take a shot like that because it looks like I'm stabbing him right through his face. The way he's dropping his spear, it looks like he got pierced through it. I love that cinema bar mode. Saying you like the dedication they put through to make this feel like a old school samurai movie. I love it. Like the blood spatter. I definitely want to get the ghost pop for this. I think he was even supposed to have like the blood spatter on his swords. Nope. Oh, nope. Dodge, dodge. Anything for those. Sophie. Yeah, but I know if you go down, you're gonna start barking, too. Also, if I turn the AC off, you're gonna get mad hot. It's been a scorcher, even with the rains. The sun's out again. So I cannot wait to get also like my new glasses and stuff. So I went to. I said I had an eye appointment. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. I had an eye appointment on Tuesday. Pretty much just said that vision's pretty much the same. Nothing's really changed. But now thanks to a friend, she helped send me the money to I can actually get the proper glasses I need, not just like, you know, glasses to help me sure see, but like I needed both. Like I need the anti-glare because obviously like a lot of gaming, computer stuff like that. I'm always like, you know, even working stuff. Even when times I work GameStop when I run the register, I'm always like looking at screens and stuff. It's like that helps. And then now I definitely getting old to the point where it's like I deal with a lot of not constant all the time, but I do get the occasional migraine. If you're extreme specialized vision needs, yeah. Um, yeah, cause like thankfully the glasses that is free, but like to get the anti-glare, and then I got the sunlight transition thing. I think it was like almost 150 bucks, which like thank God I didn't pay for it. She's like, do you want to look at the other glass? No, I'll stick with the free one. Man, she got me a cool free one, where it's a little more properly sized for me, so you know not too snug, not too wide. I need a strong anti-glare, then the neural lens for the computer. Yeah. Um. Yeah, the anti-glare they put for me to help me with a lot of screens and things like that. Uh, Honestly, like, I'd get more if I could, but I'm like that's already at 150. I'm not asking my friend for more cash. Like that's you know, even though like I hook her up with like free games all the time. Like I'm not. That's I already got more than I normally could afford. It's like normally I just get the regular glasses, but even with so like a lot of sunlight, the lights, transitioning from inside outside will always give me like minor migraines, and there are the days where I'll just randomly get like a massive migraine. Um, but yeah, that's why like I said, I'm definitely glad I'll be getting those. Should be arriving next week. Glasses ain't cheap, and it only covers up the X minus $20 and out of pocket for anything in addition. Jeez. Yeah, like I said, I'm lucky with what I have. It my I have a Husky D, which is like a I think like Medicaid or something like that. I think whenever I call it, say my glasses were $600. My lord. Yeah, whenever I actually get a proper job of insurance, oh my god, I hope it's a good job. Like that's the reason why I want to move too. It's like where I want I'm working with a friend. Um, while I think I'll be making the same I'm making now because they've had lower minimum wage. But with my little experience, even I worked even with seasonal stuff. I'm pretty sure I can get pretty much my base starters. Their cost of living is way cheaper though, so like that's why their minimum wage has always been less. Cause like it's I've been looking to move to like Ohio, move in with my friend. Uh, and everything's over there so cheap. I'm like, wait, what? This is $2? This is like $5 where I live. Like I was at her store freaking out, and she's like, "What the? What you?" I'm like, "You understand? I have to pay like 3 times your price for everything here." I'm looking to go to Columbus. That's where I'm looking at. It's a very sort of almost suburban slash city area. Like it's one of those where, besides like kind of like the towns like shopping area and stuff, a lot of the houses are like was it like suburban whatever, where like every house is like the same in the block. It's one of those kind of locations. Though they do have occasional random houses here and there. A lot of them are like the same ones in a block. Most of my family's in Ohio. Yeah, yeah. I think she's more like South Columbus or something. Like it's like it's a lot more suburban area stuff like that. Mom, are only the ones in Cali. Yeah. My brother lives. My oldest brother. He's the more Xbox player. The one's making his own computer now. He's been for a long time mostly going more and more computer. Like he's down with a laptop now, but I think he's been really going more PC, which is someone like him is like I could play my games now on a computer. I'd rather play on a computer with like he can afford the more fancy stuff. He lives in Michigan with his girl, which that's something like we were surprised. Oh crap. He was like always such like I love my oldest brother. But like before he moved, he was always like the very macho, not really entitled, but very blunt asshole kind of guy. Like he was definitely like I feel like down there like a good person, but like very blunt, very like say what he feels like, even if it's not right, but like in his mind it's right. But like everything's moved. I'm like, wait, you got a girlfriend? What I mean, a lot of time he was like, just my friend. I'm like, bullshit. She's just your friend. She bought you like when they were still really expensive. I think it was like a 60. It was either 60 or 70-inch 4K TV. She helped like she got you free insurance under her, and shit like that. And you guys are now living together. I know you're tapping that. Don't even play. And like now, obviously now they're more open about it. It's like, yeah, we knew you were together the whole time. You may not have known it, but we knew you were together the whole time. Oh, damn it. Alright, that's not good. Oh yeah, thick shots. Oh crap, I'm out of arrows. And I'm out of kunais. Selfie. Oh, he's getting drunk. Damn it, I had him staggering. Oh crap, son of a... Selfie. But yeah, that's what I would like to go. Definitely, if I work where I can get like way more consistent hours and stuff. Damn it. Damn it. Sophia. Who's left? Who are you shooting at? Oh crap. Yeah. Yeah, you keep firing at him. Payback the bitch. Okay. Oh crap. Damn it. Ah, come on. Goddamn Mongolians. Sophia. damn it. Alright, let's try it again. Oh. So enough of that.
長尾博則賊に殺されたはずでは。昔の話だ。優れた弓取りだったと聞きます。弟子だったのですか。いや、全て巴のデタラメだ。全てではないでしょう。疑心暗鬼にさせるための策だ。日吉を守れるのはわしら二人しかおらんからな。ならば信じましょう。村の守りを練らねばならん。手はずが整ったら道場に来い。
He's definitely hiding a lot of secrets. If he was just more open, it probably wouldn't been such an issue. I mean, it's good to be a strong teacher, but it's like you want that fine line between like stern and overly friendly teacher. What seems to be training Mongol archers for attack on his rings. He felt remorse for teaching her, but his guilt will save no one. Sophie, hey, what are you doing? Crap, hold on. No, Sophie, you know Milo's out. Oh crap, yeah, I need to close. I know, mamita. I know. Lamont's made to go back to work. I don't know how Sophie's gonna deal with after having been around her for almost so long. I know that's one thing definitely during COVID time. Especially if you're adopting pets, like they were saying, like you really want to get used to actually as much as you want to take care of them, used to the idea that you're not always going to be around them. Cause yeah, oh my, especially my like that boy freaks out all the time. Like he knows like 4 o'clock, I need to go out. Like that's my walkout time. But it's like it's so hot most days till nighttime. You know, we can't really take him out. He'll start freaking out. And then Sophie that now to the point like she's like, she no more following one of us. Now she always like wants to be around my mom. No, that's not outfit. Techniques? No. Sophie. Do I have? Yeah, I have 1 point. That's my uncle. Oh, that'd be actually very helpful. That's way more helpful than, yeah. Base strikes, yes. So yeah, I think for my first playthrough, I want to go straight up samurai. And then when I do like the color stuff, and then when I play PS5, I think I'll do my ghost run. Selfie. Let's see, I cannot complete. Let's check this out. Before we do that, charm officially minor range charm increases knocking and reload speeds. Kills enemy faster, assassinating enemies faster. Oi, oi, oi. Moderate ammo damage. Alright, 1 second. Yeah, boy, Sophie, yeah, boy. Enter. Mommy says you can go out now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got you. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hi, Milo. Oh. Ma. Oh, happy. Alrighty. She's like, reunited and it feels so good. Don't remember to take a clip earlier. Ooh, excuse me. Never do. Compose a haiku. Reflect on serenity. Whispers to the trees. A cool bed beneath the stars. Swaying freely in the wind. Or protected from the harsh sun. Let's go with this one. I like the first one. A cool bed. A sturdy defense. Growing ever strong, yeah. Whisper to the trees. Oh yes, I can take a clip of that too. The new headband. Alrighty. I should explore more of their areas, but like 4 or 9. Oh, so his tail is gonna be a while. but just 'cause like proximity is like so much easier. Just
かけろ、トラ。
come on, Sora. We gotta go find Riku and Kairi. The way of the bow. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get my. I need to go do the pre-order of my gym pop.
手遅れになる前に日吉の湯を巴から救うぞ。なぜ日吉に固執するのでしょう。あれはわしの故郷。滅ぼすことで力を示したいのだ。恥を知らぬな。なれど地の利は我らに。軍勢だろうが退けられましょう。または村を猛虎にくれてやる。巴は勝利に酔いしれ、用心を忘れる。その隙を叩く。村を犠牲にするとおっしゃるのですか。その価値はあるであろう。それでは巴と同じです。確かにな。巴は北から来る。そちらに注力しよう。これより高台に行き、矢を置き。酒井、聞こえたか。一夜一冊。
Come on. Thanks for attacking your own comrade for me. Okay. Damn, huh? Need to divide them. That's. Yeah. Dodge. Ain't quick enough there, boy. You dealing with me now. Yep. So yeah, I think like Sony's dropping a bunch of cool pops, exclusive to GameStop, of course. Next month. So I definitely want to make sure I get the Monster Party. Do this. Show my legacy. Say the Monster Party. I should have said that. Oh. Actually, can I? Damn it. Screw it, save. I should remember to do more often, manual save. But like, I think next month there's 4 dropping. I kind of pick and choose my pops right now. I don't really go for like crazy sets and so. But I know the 4 I want for next month, like I said, they're all dropping next month. Are the Ghost one, Kratos God of War, Joel from the Last of Us series. I would like an Ellie one, but I don't like the Ellie pop. I might go for an Ellie figure eventually. Um, I do have my Ellie statue, which is beautiful. And what was it? Oh, Bloodborne Hunter pop.
敵はわしらが。はい、そのように。ここは見晴らしが良い。挟み撃ちの心配もなさそうだ。急がねば地の利をどう生かす。何もないか。ありものを使うまで。まるで痛手を与えられるよ。草むらに猛虎を誘い込むか。火の矢は持っておるか。蜂の巣か。足止めになるな。火の矢を持て。わしらまで燃やすでないぞ。ならば下がっていてください。備えろ。猛虎が来るぞ。奴らです。よし、わしの弓術を解くと見るがいい。降りてくるぞ。殺せ。一夜一冊で参る。
Okay.
まずの敵だ。造作もない。抜かるなよ。街道から来るぞ。お任せを。
Thanks for the free arrows, guys. Huh? Nope, damn it. Oh, he's taking on the big guy? Go, Sensei.
いや、バカにしておるのだ。巴の前の弟子が長尾博則だと知っておるのだろう。弟子ではないと聞きました。どちらです？かつてのわしは若く傲慢で無情だった。博則はその姿を真似て兵を率いて謀反を起こした。敗れたものの長尾家の精鋭を道連れにしよった。賊と戦った末死んだのではないのですね。それは長尾家を守るための作り話。師としての責を問われ、わしは全ての信頼を失った。情けとして指南役のみ降ろされてな。ああ、休日を失わずに済んだと己を慰めたが、見てみろ。こんなものに何の価値がある。巴にも聞かせたのですか？わしが再び弓を教える意味を知ってほしかった。結局あやつにも裏切られたがな。博則の罪も償えず、巴の心も変えられず。しかし日吉の民を救ったのは確かです。新たな弟子と共にな。金田の木に来てくだされ。ああ、無論だ。だが巴の後も追う。必ず捕らえねば。承知しました。
Sweet, another technique point. Defense charm. That could be helpful. Half bullet die. Ooh, sprint trader and slash. That'd be cool. That's also cool. I'm really not good at parrying. I mean, I really should get better at it, but I think I'd rather focus more on these for now. Brain can have a big impact on eyelids and folks alike if pushing to find your appearance. Looks like that's it for him for now. Milo. Hey boy. ¿Qué pasa, Milo? ¿Qué pasa? Survivor camp, merchant, trapper, no value available. Sale. Let's go to here then. The merchant could be... No, because I've been there. I don't think they... I didn't think... I can still fast travel here, so it's less time. It's been over 2 hours. It's gonna go on a little longer though. Alrighty.
何かご入り用でしょうか。素材が足りないようですね。また来よう。道中のご無事をお祈りします。あなたもご加勢なさるのですか。何のことだ。猛虎に抗うため朝物氷に人が集まっているそうです。さような勇ましい民がおるとは心強い。だが少し気がかりだ。様子を見てこよう。さあ、うちの道具を見ていってください。
No, there's somewhere I can go to upgrade my bow. I swear there's an area. How was that? Yeah, there you go, Boyer. Actually, yeah, let's go here real quick. And then I can come back to like over here or so. Traverse incomplete. Oh, it looks like a question mark over there. So there's something explored nearby. Oh, and there's somebody here to talk to.
あの鳥をご存知ですか？どのような鳥のことだ？金色の鳥です。鳴き声を聞くと平和だった時を思い出します。ああ、母上はその鳥のことを何よりも対馬のことを知っておる
Oh, excuse
の
me.
だとおっしゃっていた。その通りでしょうね。もしこのような時でなければ、あの鳥を追ってどこに誘ってくれるか知りたいものです。俺が追ってみよう。お主は平和が戻るまでは控えておけ。そういたしますね、酒井様。
急の修繕をいたしましょうか。速さ、雇び、力。申し分のない出来でございます。恐れながら素材が足りないようです、お侍
I
様。
need a lot more bamboo. Ye wood. I need a lot more and waxwood. You?
助かった。
Oh crap. Crap. Who must been the hostages? Sorry. I mean, 1 out of 2 counts, right? Damn, this guy got wrecked. Lost and found. Trophy. Beware the worst fiery vengeance. Does that look like a charm, maybe? No? Blue corner, thanks for the host. Blue. My boy Blue. Damn it, I keep hitting the touchpad thinking it's the map when it's the options. Quite a few things to check out here. I could start her storyline. I also got a bunch of side quests. You know, not too much. I'm not sure how long. So let's do these, and I can start. I'll start this one next time. Should probably be Tuesday. Well, depending how my friend feels tomorrow, we might do. There was another Fox Den I knew I forgot to check out. Oh, well. I'll have to look for them. No, sorry. Go here. Fast travel here. We might do more RE6 tomorrow, depending on how she feels. If she's still to it, we'll do some more of that. If not, I'll do more of this most likely. Do I also really need to finish Far Cry 3?
重則様の紫伝一戦をご存知ですか？
その技はただの言い伝えであろう。
琵琶法師は本当のことだとおっしゃっていました。
あちこちの村で法師の噂を耳にすることはあったが、
今は小松の火事場の近くにいるはずです。もしお話通りの強力な技であれば、敵に使われてはひとたまりもないでしょうね。
But so I really shouldn't do any finish Far Cry 3. There's a bunch of tons of side stuff to do. Right now I'm working on Batman Arkham Knight. New game plus, kind of power through the story. I already finished the main story itself. Just need to finish the second one for the platinum and then do the side stories. But at Far Cry 3, I still got quite a bit to do. I mean, story-wise, I'm near the end. I got 3 major more things to do. But also, it's like a lot of side content stuff. Trophy-wise to do, but that also will help me out game-wise. But I'm also like really into this now. Oh. Shortcut. Whispers in the woods.
「 朝には怨霊の話を聞かせずに済むようになる。
心からそう願っております。
前に牛だ。
Yeah, that totally didn't scare me much. Much. Oh, I do need this wood. Definitely more bamboo.
Takiに人がおったようだ。死んだばかりだ。犯人は近いぞ。こっちへ行ったな。
Blue corner. Yeah, boy said that. Red rain. Sticky RC. Thank you for those.
人を追い払うための仕掛けか。
Oh wow. I did not see that. Jeez.
あいつか。おのれら。
なんてこった。怨霊はいたんだ。嘘じゃなかったのか。
これで落着だ。あの男に顛末を教えてやろう。
Thank you, thank you. I'll take all your goodies. Oh, my bad. Fire bad. Light lanterns repair the shrine, make offers to Kami. Voices, voices, and other voices. You got the forest has stood here long before me, will stand long after I'm gone. The legend says that every tree in the spirit is the spirit of a samurai who fell protecting the island. Are these whispers I hear? Are they crying out in pain? Begging for us to repay for a sacrifice? Or are they even trying to warn us something and protect us even now? I've grown weary, night after night. I hear the voices, sometimes the whispers even come on the winds from afar and barely reach my ears before they fade away. Other times they assault me awake from my dreams as my heart pounds every breath feels like a weight sits heavy on my chest. Tonight I'll stay awake. I'll follow the whispers to find out what they wish to tell me.
森の世話役は奇妙な音を聞き姿を消した。賊に襲われたのだな。
No.
首なしか。犯人は武士の怨霊を真似ておるようだ。誰かおったようだが、すでに去ったのか。まさか生きておいでとは。これからはこう語るがよい。
And now you have a new tale to tell.
かつて神の森を汚す悪しき族がいた。しかしその地を守る怨霊の怒りを買うことになり、堺家の生き残りが怨霊の頼みを聞いた。
そして森から族を一掃し、怨霊は成仏することができた。良き話です。怨霊が森を守るためあなたを導いたのでしょう。
Seek all musicians to hear tales, legends, and techniques and might do that next time. Ooh. Let's see. Serious, my phone's not been charging? Are you kidding me? Did I put the wrong cable? No, that's working. Oh, this is way entangled. 1 second.
町があるとは。
おや、鎧を着ていらっしゃるのでてっきり人禄様かと。ようこそお侍様。
人禄様とは。
まさかご存知ないのですか？名のあるお侍ですよ。
合わせてくれ。そろそろ戻るか。
じきに。ぜひ夕げを共にされて人禄様の武訓をお聞きくださいませんか？
いやいや、危うき戦であった。だが傷一つついていないぞ。ああ、お客人がいらっしゃるとは。よくぞ参られましたな。
うん。礼を言う。他に生き延びた武士がおったのだな。
とても激しい戦でしたね。浜は血を吸って赤く染まり、あれは思い出したくもない光景です。
菰田におったのか。
もちろん。失礼よ。長旅でヘトヘトでして。さあ、湯へ案内させましょう。続きはその後で。
さあ、お連れいたしましょう。
人禄殿とはどのようなお方だ。
あの方がいらっしゃらなければ今頃対馬は猛虎に乗っ取られてるって聞きました。
太刀を携えてはおらんのか。
武具は民に譲って大事な馬だけを残したとか。馬屋によりますよ。
湯は後でよい。馬を見てまいる。これはダバだ。戦向きではない。バグはよく見るものだ。この蔵は樋口殿のものだ。人禄は武士ではない。口を割らせるか。人禄はどこだ。
先ほどお出かけになられましたよ。火球の用があるようで。
探すか。
Oh, my mic was off. Yeah, definitely was a phony. Big fat phony. So I'm not quite sure who I'm supposed to be tracking.
「話がある」
Okay, so yeah, recruit Lena Sanko. Heavily strike. The broken batsman. Oh yeah, that's the one he had start. Yeah, definitely would like to recruit him. Recruit Straw Hat Ronin.
なぜ逃げる。止まれ。よせ。まだ間に合うぞ。殺したくはない。諦めろ。
You're still lying and abusing somebody else's name. No, nobody. I'll have to come back here. You know you'll die, right?
やるしかねえんだ。
望みならば受けてたと。
また死にたくねえ。降参だ。すまなかった。
お前は何者だ。
Wow.
でもね、どこにでもいるただの百姓だ。
お前は武士の名を語り、その名を汚した挙句、あの女衆を騙しておったのだ。
分かってる。頼む。五将だから殺さないでくれ。集落には二度と戻らねえ。
行け。次にその鎧姿を見かけたら容赦はないと思え。
That was the fastest boss fight ever. Definitely need a clip of that.
試練者め。女衆にも知らせねば。
Ooh, mutant charm and +1 waxfoot. Okay. First, I do want to go. Back to that hot spring. Get a health upgrade. Nope, damn it. Keep going, hit the damn touchpad. That ass.
Ishikawa senseiも湯に浸かるべきだ。隅に鶴のように張り詰めておられて、穏やかに過ごすことはあるのか。
Ooh, excuse me.
酒井様、お戻りです。
人禄は武士ではなかった。騙されておったのだ。
ああ、聞いてしまったのですね。
知っておったのか。
害はなさそうですし、私らも退屈していたのでね。殺したのですか。
生きておる。だが戻ることはなかろう。
では戦に行ったとでも広めておきましょう。あいつがいなくても楽しくやっていきますよ。
Did this have honor? This honor? Yes. Stealth charm. See, hold on. I can go for a couple more minutes. Do a full 3 hours. Yeah, let's go to here, check this out.
お侍様、ここを通ってはなりません。
武士と知っていながら俺を止めるのか。どういう了見だ。
私の役目は神社を守ること。この戦が終わった後、神のご加護を再び求めて民が詣でに来るときに鳥居がなくては困るでしょう。
今こそ加護がいる時だ。
Ooh, excuse me, Jesus.
社への道は険しく、私も一度参ろうとしたところ途中で死にかけました。
俺ならたどり着ける。木登りも崖登りも得意であったからな。
もし社まで行けましたら島のためお祈りしてご符をお持ち帰りください。身につければ御身をお守りくださるはずです。
故郷のため役立てよう。助かった。
対馬にある鳥居は全て神の社へと通じています。ご符もそこで得られることでしょう。
Oh. Okay. Oh wait, something down here. Hold on. Something else I said. Or bamboo. See, I go up here? Ah, I thought I had to go like here and then like, I don't know, bounce off or something. Charm of the Kami of Fire. And some waxwood. So fire all calm now. Quick citizen. So don't go too far into any other big story missions. I should just run around, see if I find more question marks and stuff. Um, Pretty close to 3 hours here. I think this is a good spot to end. I can do some more exploring next time and all. Like I said, stay tuned. Um, I don't know. Like I said what we're doing tomorrow. 'Cause I know my friends will be feeling too well and being back in work and all. So I'll definitely check tomorrow if we're gonna do RE6. So definitely stay tuned here. Stay tuned. Ooh, excuse me. Twitter, GLC, yeah, at GLCRMI. It's my Twitter. Um, or even Kamikaze Kitten, X. That's her Twitch. Make sure to follow her as well as I think her the Twitter Shotgun Kitten X. I'll give her a shout out. Definitely follow her. We should look at doing like dual streams of it. But yeah, I said definitely stay tuned. Um, say if I don't stream to, let's say I definitely stream tomorrow. So that if we don't do R6, what I should say, if we don't do R6 tomorrow, we'll most likely I'll either do more of this or I said continue on my progress on Far Cry 3. Cause now my schedule's kind of re-changed again now that I am doing R6 with Kamikaze again. So like I said, always stay tuned. Because at the moment we're kind of looking at doing that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So most likely my Tuesday, Thursdays will be Ghost. Unless we do something else. Unless like I said I still gotta catch a Far Cry. I might add a weekend stream if I'm available to catch up on do more of this or Far Cry 3. But I say always stay tuned. Thank you all who came by, uh, chatted, all the good stuff. Especially you, Nikki. I appreciate chatting with you again. It's been a while. Am I following here? Two. Cali Love. But yeah, so definitely again, stay tuned. And oh yeah, there you are. Yep, and we are friends. Okay, good. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll catch you all next time. Let's see who to raid. I think I saw Letitia on. Might go show her some love. Let's see, Apollo Doom Eternal. Ooh. Let's are playing 7 Days to 9. Nice. Jinxie's also playing Ghost. Maybe late for the stream. Ed's also doing Ghost. And she's doing the old school like me too, cause that's awesome. Early Choice, more Xenoblade Chronicles. Dang, it's a lot of awesome people streaming. All these people were followed, Tisha Lemon, Young Mother One. But yeah, let's go say hi to Tisha. I do mouth for her, but I may also say hi to some of the other people. Um, Leticia. Great, now I gotta reboot my Twitch app real quick, cause Twitch is being dumb. Oh, Twitch. Why can't you ever just work? And you just had to update too. That's better, I guess. So yeah, guys, take care. I will see you next time. Bye.